Good evening. We're holding Yom Shlishi Chav Gimel Mar Cheshvan. This is Bereshis, chapter 24, Perek Chav Dalid, Pasuk Yud. Pasuk says, Vayikach ha'eved, and the servant took, Asara Gemalim, took 10 camels, Migmali Adinov. He took 10 camels of his master's camels, Vayelech, and he went, V'chaltuv Adinov biyadei, and he had all the best of his master was in his hands. Vayokem, he got up. Vayelech al Aram Naharaim al Ir Nocher. And where did he go? He went to Aram Naharaim in the city of Nocher. Now, Rashi says he took Migmali Adinov from his master's camels. Obviously, he took from his master's camels. What does Rashi have to say? He took from his master's camels. Well, he took from Hefker, from Gzela. So Rashi says what the Torah is stressing is they were recognizable, they were distinguishable by other camels. Because the other camels, why were they distinguishable? By the fact that they would go out muzzled to prevent robbery. That they should not graze in strangers' fields. And all the best of his masters was in his hands. Rashi says, Shtar matana kosav Yitzchak al kol asher lo. He wrote a gift of deed to Yitzchak for everything he owned. So that people would hasten and would jump to send their daughters. Pasuk says he went to Aram Naharaim. Look, Rashi, what's Aram Naharaim? Or where is that? Aram of the two rivers is situated between two rivers. Pasuk Yud Aleph. And he made the camels kneel outside the city beside the well of the water. Le'es Erev, at evening. Le'es Tzesach Shayavas, at the time the maidens go out to draw water. So Rashi Vayavrech Hagmalim, here Bitzam, he made them lie down. Vayoimar, and he said, Hashem Elokei Adonai Ivrim, Hashem, who's the God of my master Avram, Hakri no lefonei hayom. He said, please cause to happen to me today. Va'asi chesed Adonai Avram, and perform kindness with my master Avram. Very interesting. In this pasuk, it says, as we're going to learn, that even before Eliezer, we're going to learn the whole story, that even before Eliezer actually finished his davening, Hashem answered him. So we're going to learn the whole, after we finish this, if we have time, we'll say over the Sikha that Rebbe said in Chof Marchesh and Tashav Membeis, beautiful explanation about Terem before Eliezer even concluded his davening. Okay, Al Kapanim, the pasuk says like this: Behold, I am standing by the water fountain. And the daughters of the people of the city are coming to draw water. And therefore, he said, and it will be that the maiden of whom I will say, I'm going to ask her, lower your pitcher and I will drink. And V'amra shesei, and she's going to say, drink. And V'gang malecha ashke, and also your camels should drink. Oisa yichachta la'avdachal Yitzchak, uba eda ki asisa chesed im Adoni. So Eliezer said that if this happens, then her have you designated for your servant, for Yitzchak, and through her may I know that you have performed loving kindness for my master. Rashi says, you have designated. She is worthy of him, for she will perform acts of kindness. And she is fit to enter the house of Avram. The expression echachta means you chose. What does it mean? Through her may I know. This is an expression of supplication. Let me know through her. That you have performed loving kindness. If she will be from his family and fit for him, I will know that you have performed loving kindness. Pasuk Tesvav, Vayihi terem kila daber. Now it had not yet finished. He had not yet finished speaking. While he was talking to himself and telling Hashem that you should give me these signs, what happened? Terem kila daber. Rivka Yitzes Asher Yuldo Psuel and Milka. So Rivka, who was the daughter of Psuel, the son of Milka, Eishes Nocher Achi Avram, who was the wife of Nocher, Avram's brother, V'chada al shichma, and her pitcher was on her shoulder. V'hanara, the pasuk says, Tevas mara ma'oid, and the maiden was very, very beautiful. She had a nice appearance. Psula, she was a psula v'ishla yada, and no man was intimate with her. Vater da'aina, and she went down to the fountain. Vatimali chade pata'al, and she filled her pitcher and went up. So Rashi, psula, what does that mean? Mimakim psulim, from the place of her psulim. V'ishla yada, what does that mean? And no man had not known. Shaloi kedarka, which means they did not have any natural way. Because the daughters of the Goyim would preserve their virginity but were promiscuous in unnatural ways. So therefore, Terah tests on Rivka that she was completely innocent. And the servant ran towards her by Yomer, and he said, please sip me a little water from your pitchers. And the servant ran towards her because he saw that the water had risen to her. This is an expression of swallowing. And she said, drink, my Lord. She hastened and lowered her pitcher to her hand, and she gave him to drink from her shoulder. And she finished giving him to drink. And she said, I will draw for your camels. Ad im kiloi lishtais, until they have finished drinking. Ad im kiloi lishtais, Rashi says, hari'im shamish b'loshin asher. Here the word im is used as a sense of asher. Im kilu dai sipukin shezu igmar siyasan kishishasu dei sipukusun. They have finished, unkeles taiches, it means until they have had enough, because that is the end of their drinking, when they have drunk their fill. Pasuk Chaf, Vatimaher, and she hurried, she hastened. Vata'ar kada la shekes, and she emptied her pitcher into the throw over there. And she ran again to the well to draw water. And she drew for all the camels. What does it mean by ta'ar? Rashi says she emptied. Loshin nefitza, this is an expression of emptying. There are many examples of the language of the Mishnah, one who empties from one vessel to another. And it's also found in the pasuk, do not cast out my soul, asher lamavas nafshi, that he poured out his soul to death. So Rashi Hashekes, Evan Chalula Sheshaysim Bo Hagmalim, it's a hollow stone from which the camels drink. Pasuk of Aleph, Va'ish Mishta'eh Lo, and the man was astonished at her. Machadish, standing silent. Adas, to know, waiting. Ha'istech Hashem Darkim Lo, if Hashem had caused him to be successful or not. Rashi says Mishta'eh, what does Mishta'eh mean? Loshin She'iyah. This is an expression of like desolation. Kumesh Sha'u Orim, as it says, until the cities become desolate. Tishta'eh Shmama, and the ground lies and is desolate. Mishta, Rashi says, Mishtemim Muspal Ashira Dvori Korev Latzliach. Mishta means that he was astonished and startled because he saw his efforts on the verge of succeeding. But he did not know whether she was from Avram's family or not. Rashi says, Val Tisma Bas Shel Mishta. Do not be surprised at the letter Tuf in the word Mishta. She'ein lachot teva shebitchili yisayda shinim adaberes b'loshin mispal she'ein tov mafridim and shtei ayusis she'ikar yisayid kigei mishta, because there is no verb whose first root letter is a tuf, which does not separate the first two letters of the root mishta. Here, or mishtelo, which is from the same root as tishelo, ma'ishtemim, the same root as shmama. Yishtem migiza shmama v'yishtamer chukas amori migiza v'yishmar. Rashi says avkan mishta migiza tishta. So too over here it also means like in a way of astonishing. Shem shatam leitzil loshem shem be'adam nivol menelam uval machshavos. So just like you find the idea of this meshemim by a person, kumei al yemin hashem achenim shemo shemu shemayim. So just like you find the expression Mishem concerning a person who's astonished, or let's say he's dumbfounded, and he's engrossed in thought. As it says, those who come after shall be astonished, Shemu at this day, or Shemu Shemayim. he was bewildered for a while, or Yishtem Kishat Achada, or he like waited. He was silent for a second. So too, you can touch up, and it means it's referring to a person who's astonished and engrossed in thought. Now, Onkelos touches this as a way of waiting, and the man waited. Meaning that he waited and stood in one place to see whether Hashem had made him prosper or not. The Targum Shasi can translate mishtei as a meaning of shasi, to drink. Sha'eni lashon shasiya, because does not mean drinking. She'en aleph nefel lashon shasiya, for the aleph does not occur in the verb to drink. Mishtei Allah was astonished at her. Mishtei mamala means that he was astonished about her. Kamei imri la achi, as it says about me, who's my brother. Kamei vayishalu anshe amakim ishtei, as it says that the people of the place asked about his wife. Pasach Chavbez. Vayihi, and now came kasher kilo agbalon lishtes, when the camels had finished drinking. Vayikach ha'ish nezem zav, and the man took a golden nose ring. Beka mishkolei, weighing half a shekel. Ushnei tzmidim aleh, and 2 bracelets on her hand. Asara zav mishkolim, 2 bracelets of her hands weighing 10 gold shekels. So Gashi Beka, Remez the Shekeli Yisrael Beka Lagugulis. This alludes to the shekels of Israel, half a shekel per head. Ushnei tzmidim, and 2 bracelets. Remez the Shnei luches mitzmodes. This is an allusion to 2 bracelets paired together. Asara zav mishkolim. What does it mean? 10 golden shekels. Remez la asara adibra shebahen. This is an allusion to the 10 commandments, inscribing them. Chav gimel vayemer bas mi at, and he said, "Whose daughter are you?" Hagidina li. Please tell me. Hayish beis avicha makim lanu lalin. Please tell me, is there a place for us for lodging in your father's house? He asked her after giving her gifts. Why? Because he was certain that because of Avram, Hashem made him successful. Lalin lina achas. This is one night. Lin shem davar. Lin is a noun. He amra lalun, but she replied lalun, meaning kama lin is many lodgings. Pasuk Avdal. Vatemer 11. She said to him, Bas Psul Aneich, I am the daughter of Psul. Ben Milka, she odel Nocher, son of Milka, whom she bore to Nocher. Rashi, Bas Psul, he shafte al Risha Nishen, al Achren Achren. That she answered the first question first, and the last question last. Vatemer love, and she said to him, Gam Teven, Gam Mispa, Rabbi Manu, both straw and fodder are plentiful with us. Gam Makim Lano, there's also a place to lodge. Rashi, Mispe, Kol Meichel, Agmalim, Karno Mispe. All camel food is called Mispe. Again, Teven is like straw and barley. Vayikoy the Hoish. And the man kneeled, Vayishtachel Hashem, and he bowed himself to Hashem.